How's it going, YouTube? And welcome back to First Timers. Today we're actually going to be doing another unboxing, and this is actually something super exciting. It's going to be my new phone. It's going to be replacing my Huawei Y9 2019 edition phone that I got in Hong Kong last year, and I'm going to be replacing it with, actually, I'm going to say another phone that came from Hong Kong, so this is actually going to be pretty interesting. Overall, this is going to be the RedMagic 5S. If you haven't seen the thumbnail, I am very stoked to actually do the unboxing. This is actually a pretty interesting phone just because it is a gaming phone aimed at the mid-range market. So I've been seeing a lot of people do some unboxing and speed tests with this phone against, we'll say, the Note 20 and the S20, and against this phone, and it's actually been holding up very well. Today, I've seen a lot of people do PUBG, Fortnite, all that fun stuff, but what we're going to be doing here is actually Call of Duty and some other things that I like to use, or I like to play on my cell phone. And this guy couldn't really hack it just because it didn't have 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi as well as 5G cellular. So this phone does. Let's jump into it. I'm really excited. So as we start the unboxing of the new RedMagic 5S here, keep in mind I did buy this with my own money. We're not sponsored. So I did splurge a little bit, and I did buy the iStock as one of my accessories. And main reason is, hey, I'm a gamer. Why not have better cooling? Even if it's a phone, I want to be able to be my best at all times. Now, I also did buy a charger. Yes, it does come with a charger inside the box, but this particular charger is a 55 watt charger here with a 5 amp Type-C cable, which should charge the phone in about 40 minutes. So that's, for me, being able to jump back into gaming or just having the phone fully charged in 40 minutes is ridiculous. So I'm very stoked about that. Now for the RedMagic box here, I'm just very stoked to jump in and see how it's going to look and what's inside of this particular box, just because it is a gaming phone. It has the look of a gaming computer, and like I said, for me, looks is part of the battle. It's like driving a really cool car. You want that car to look as fast as it is, and for me, this phone is kind of promising that. After seeing it in pictures and everything, I've just been very stoked. And overall, I am very excited. That two-tone red and blue already just looks sick through that cover there. Now, continuing with the unboxing, like I said, it does come with its own charger already in there. So you don't have to go and splurge on the 55 watt charger, but again, like I said, I was kind of excited, and hey, gamer, more power, all that fun stuff. I can't do the Tim the Toolman Taylor grunt, but it's one of those things that, hey, more power. Now it actually comes with a case here, and this particular case actually looks pretty functional. It is transparent, but it looks like it has like these air bubble corners. So overall, it looks like if you drop it, they might crush there instead of breaking the phone. Now, the instruction booklet seems very straight to the point. I've seen other phones where the instruction booklet's a little bigger, but like I said, overall, hey, it's a phone. Most users that use an Android phone are probably going to know how to use this phone right off the bat. It does have the SIM tool, which is always cool to have an extra one. Throw it on the keychain, and you'll be that lifesaver at a party when somebody needs it. Now, like I said, this two-tone glass back is amazing. I'm very stoked that I actually got my phone early and I get to play with it and try it. Now, the cable is and the charger is an 18 watt charger with a regular USB end on one end and a Type-C on the other. But let's open up the faster charger and 5 amp cable, just because I really want to start playing with the phone. So again, like I said, this cable here is a 5 amp charging Type-C cable with a 90-degree bend on it. So one end is straight and one end is 90. So that will actually be pretty cool to probably plug into the bottom of the iStock, just because it has the angle, so it's not just coming straight out of the bottom of the phone there. And now the big charger here, which I'm assuming is probably very similar to a lot of tablet chargers out there. I'm very excited to see what this is going to do. I can't remember if it's called a hyper charge on this particular one, but overall, I am very excited just to, like I said, plug it in, try it, play with it. Now, when you are playing, using this phone and the iStock at the same time, the iStock does need to be plugged into either a power source, so an outlet, or a battery charging pack, which I've seen. It feels like most people are probably using with this. Now, as we open up the iStock, like I said, this is one of those things that I'm very stoked to try out. On the bottom half of the dock, it's supposed to get icy cold to the touch, and on the top where the fan is, that's supposed to get hot, and the fan is actually supposed to dissipate the heat off of the actual mechanism that actually sits there and creates the heat. So overall, I'm very excited. It does come with its looks like another cable that you probably could carry with you, as well as a cable to plug the iStock into the bottom of the phone so it can actually charge. Now, on the bottom of this dock, it does have the 3.5 millimeter and Type-C, so you do have like an extra headphone port, so it doesn't have to come out of the side of the phone. For me, I think the big benefit to that is, hey, you're still using cabled earphones. You don't have to worry about it being in your way of your trigger hands. Like I said, these do have touch triggers on the top. I probably really won't jump into the touch triggers just yet on this particular video. I'll probably do another video as I start to get used to the phone, because like I said, this is something that just came in and I just really wanted to actually showcase it to you guys. But one of the things that I do love about this phone, like I said, is this look. It does have a 64 meg camera, as well as a silver center section, which is the cooler, which will help you cool the actual phone with the two vents. Now, you do have the touch triggers here, as well as the volume and power. You do have the 3.5 millimeter jack on the top, as well as the stereo speakers, one out the bottom and one out the side of the screen, and the SIM tray with the Type-C on the bottom. Now, you do have this marvelous switch on the bottom. I won't really talk about it just yet, but like I said, that switch is actually pretty cool, and I'll kind of talk about that a little later on in the video. But overall, the phone feels and looks amazing, so I'm very stoked. It is one of those phones that, like I said, I've been waiting for a little bit here. Now, it is replacing my Huawei Y9, and it's one of those things that I have a feeling that it's just going to blow the Huawei Y9 out of the water. And keep in mind, that is a 2019 phone, so it was pretty good for its time. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to be showcasing Call of Duty as the first game that I'll be playing on here. I've never played Call of Duty on a phone before, so this is Call of Duty Mobile, and I kind of want to see how well I do with this particular game. First multiplayer match ever online. I've played Nuketown before on console, but it is a little different where you don't have to pull down a trigger. So if you just aim at the person, it'll actually start to shoot. So that's kind of an interesting feature, but hey, I'm doing pretty good, so I'm kind of excited. So now the touch actually feels pretty remarkable. Everything almost feels instant, and it's a little hard to really tell you guys how clean this 144 hertz refresh rate looks. It's one of those things that I am very stoked. I just, like I said, I don't see any issues. Again, the iStock is on, put on the phone, but I don't have it physically plugged into an outlet, so it's not on. But overall, I kind of wanted to get the feel of the weight with the iStock and the phone, and overall, like I said, it actually does not feel bad. Overall, yet I haven't died amazingly in this match. That's actually kind of cool. But it looks like I actually might even be carrying this team. So for my first multiplayer, I am actually pretty excited here. But like I said, it is getting used to not having a trigger. Now, one of the things that maybe I can use the trigger for is you do have kind of like a aim down sights option, which might actually help with shooting a little better. So I might change that to a trigger, at least the left trigger, and then maybe add prone to the right trigger. But like I said, this is something I kind of have to figure out what would be nice for this particular setup. But overall, I am getting kills. Oh, we got final kill too. Okay, I'm very excited. Looks like first to 20. You know, it's actually a pretty cool game. I'm actually very stoked. I might be playing this a little more, but again, like I said, I'm more of a either console or PC guy where, hey, I'll play this on a bigger screen. But keep in mind that this phone does have an option to go to an HDMI, Type-C to HDMI, just to play it on a bigger screen. Now, I am very stoked to say that I got first on this match, and yeah, like I said, it's one of those things that once you become a gamer, you kind of always want the latest and greatest. And for the mid-range price, I'm actually very impressed with this phone overall. Like I said, the 144 on the screen, I just can't tell you how excited and how good it feels to actually be able to see everything at that level of refresh rate on a phone. Now, typically, I'll probably be keeping it in the 60 or 90 range most of the time, but hey, 144 is there just in case I want a game. Now, actually, for the next portion, maybe I'll showcase the Xbox One controller and the clip accessory that I bought last time, and I'll try that out with Call of Duty as well. Now, I'm not gonna go into a full match with you guys here, but overall, I did set up the trigger button just so I can actually aim down sight. And like I said, it actually feels more like a console game, which is very amazing. I'm very stoked to actually say, hey, it feels like a console game. Now, for the next game that I plan to showcase, that's going to be on the Xbox game streaming service, and we'll actually showcase Forza. Now, if you did notice, the clip is sitting, the phone is sitting to the left in the clip. I do have an issue where the power button and the volume buttons are up towards the top. On the iStock for the phone, they do have like a little notch out so they don't get pressed with the iStock. So I might try to do the same thing on this particular clip accessory to see if I can have it so it misses the actual buttons. I didn't see any real docs online or on Amazon that would keep it out of the way, but again, like I said, it doesn't look too bad. But like I said, I do want to center it to the controller just because for me, I feel looking off to the left feels a little strange. But overall, like I said, so far this is actually doing really well as well. I'm very stoked. I do plan to do a part 2 of this video in about a week, so definitely come back and I will actually have a full review of how this phone feels after a week of use. And like I said, this is going to be my primary device for at least another 2 years. So I'll give you a full rundown of everything that I do and don't like about the phone. But anyway, guys, check back later. We will have another video coming out Wednesday and Friday.